What do now? Let's go see Sid. You have readings, excellent. Here, let me see the numbers. And the mother. Yes, 4 of these crystals should suit our purpose. I pray that we won't have need of their powers. My thanks, temu. Money. Always the money. What you got to say? So, did you manage to learn the Imperial salute? No, best you don't demonstrate. I am liable to fly into a rage and crack skulls. I'll just take your word for it. You have learned the mode Imperial salute. Oh, as you might go. Yeah, but busy. Zooming in. Yep. You are called Temu Longstrider, yes? I've heard of your plight from my friend Galomont. As a fellow adventurer and son of Eorzea both, I would offer you my assistance. In order to infiltrate Castrum Sentry, you and your comrades must disguise yourself as Imperial soldiers. The question is how to go about acquiring the uniforms and helms. There are places a man might purchase them, but individuals who deal in such wares are not the sort of to whom you would entrust your secrets. It would be more prudent, I believe, to procure what you need via traditional means from the bodies of their recently deceased owners. The fortified area before Castrum Sentry never lacks for Imperial patrols. It ought not to take long to obtain 3 sets of gear, 1 for each member of the infiltration team, Biggs, Wedge, and yourself. When you have what you need, please return here and allow me to inspect the spoils. I wish I got my mount speed up. The food buff up. They'll probably try and attack me, which will be stupid because I've got a lot more strength now than I did before. I'm agreed. And this will be the last one. How's me companion doing? And nearly halfway to the level. Up. I don't want you, I want you. Were you able to obtain 3 sets of Imperial equipment? And above it, and that one, and hand over. Damage, as I had suspected. In their present condition, I feel these uniforms and helms are like to draw suspicion. They must be repaired, if only superficially. Fortunately, I have some skilled artisans among my acquaintances. Please take the uniforms to the Weavers Guild in Uldar and helms to the Armourers Guild in Limzulaminza. I will send word so that both places know to expect you. Rest assured, your mission will be kept in the utmost confidence. But, who's that? Weaver's Guild. Let's see, you. You must be the adventurer Temu Longstrider. Welcome, welcome, my lord Sark Malak sent word that you would be here long, so what garments are these that require attention? Oh my, well, I am certain you have your reasons and I shan't question them, nor do you need fear that I will spread gossip. My lord Sark Malak is one of our finest, very best clients, though these days I'm told he spends more time roaming the lands as an adventurer. Far be it from me to question my lord's tastes, but I struggle to understand why a man of his fabulous wealth would forsake the comforts of his estate for a life of danger and hardship. And the repairs are done. I was instructed to prioritize swiftness, and so I did. While I can't vouch for the protective capacities of the garments, they certainly look the part, even if I do say so myself. Payment, never you mind that. Sending my regards to my lord Sark Malak will be payment enough. Okay, next one. Limzulaminza. Down you. Let's see, well going. If and where's the closest one to the Armourers Guild then? It would be the Ash Castle. Oh yeah, here you are. I don't want any cat. Temu Longstrider, I have been expecting you. Sir Agmalak gives me to understand you come on his behalf with unusual helms. Yes, very unusual indeed, though no more outlandish than an order than I have come to expect from the merchant prince turned adventurer. Your awkward staring tells me I said something improper. Ozak did not mention his background to you. Well, that's why was likely his intent, but I suppose there's no help for it now. But to tell you the whole story, Sak Malak is the son of a successful Uldan merchant. Though still tender in years, he has an eye for profit and has made millions in his own right. Having achieved this thus, he turned his attention towards his true passion, adventuring, and left the management of his fortune to trusted aides. The helms are ready. With a little more time I could have achieved a far higher quality finish, but I was given to understand that you are in some haste. These should serve your needs well enough. Unless you're wondering about payment, Sak Malak has already settled the bill. Do pass along my regards when next you see him. What? Right, let's see where we've got to go now. Go see Sak Malak in Rental. Let's see, Sak Malak, the Falafel. Have you had the uniforms and helms repaired? Yes, these will serve beautifully. Both Aetherwine and Nanza never failed to impress. The quality of these repairs would fool even a legatus. Thus equipped, you should not have any troubles blending in amongst Imperial forces. Lest you fear that the Gallians might detect your foreigners in fact form the greater part of the Gallian invasion force in Eosia. You see, when the Empire subjugates new territories, it assimilates the people of that land into its armed forces. In turn, these conscripted forces are sent to subjugate faraway lands in the way Galamald nips rebellions in the buds and expands its territories in one fell stroke. With that, my part in your mission is done. I am full glad to have been of assistance to you, your cause. Why would I, a wealthy merchant, wish to help you? I know not where you heard such a tale, but believe me when I say that I am but another humble adventurer, one who desires only to act in the best interest of the realm. There we go, fool me twice. Good work getting these Imperial dudes. You be pleased to hear I ain't been idle myself. It took me long enough, but I finally hatched a plan to get us a suit of Magitech armor. Now, from what I've seen, Castrum Sentry deploys a Reaper for most of its patrols. Trouble is, the patrols themselves are irregular, meaning random routes and random deployments, and hardly any of them come anywhere near Revenant's Toll. So, hoping to coax the Imperials out of the shells, I took the liberty of feeding them a bit of the old false intelligence. Told them insurgents had designs on their stronghold. 'Tain't far from the truth now I come to think of it anyway. We should start seeing more patrols than we have up till now. What you need to do is approach one of these patrols dressed up in your shiny tin suits and alert them to the enemy's presence. Having done that, you'll want to lure them as near to revenant souls as you can. Like as not, they'll be wary of venturing far from their own walls. If you do need a bit of extra encouragement, use the smoke signals here, flinched fresh from the Imperial Scouts. They'll come running when they see that. And when the cavalry comes, you hit them hard. Make off with their Reaper. Simple as that. If I ain't mistaken, there's a patrol sweeping the perimeter right now, so run along there, and don't forget to salute. We'll put that. My pens are gonna look weird. Not much of a disguise when my head's showing. Yeah, like me, a level 50 Black Mage. I know, you're gonna attack me. See that one coming. What level quest are we? 46! Whoa, we're fastly approaching. Okay, I get it. You wanted a bit of fun. I'll see you later, bye. That's Imperial salute. Carry on, soldier. Insurgents gathering to the east, you say? Judging by your descriptions, they are well beyond the perimeter. But I will not have it said that I was remiss. You return to the scene and keep an eye on those insurgents. So don't go, Ori. Use your smoke signal to call us. Yeah, I'm gonna put my gear back on because having it on would be ludicrous and silly, and you're gonna try and attack me, and you're probably gonna attack me. Or not. Each to their own. Uh, 27 random damage. I know. Oh yes, there. I'm going to use a Geishel Green. Oh yeah, I'll be dropped down a level. At least my gear will be good. I hope you don't mind me joining, seeing as we're seizing advanced weaponry. I thought it best to be on hand. And there she is. This is the place, but where is the enemy? There, over there! Send in the Reaper, let us make an example of these insurgents. Well, that's our very own suit of Magitech armor. Not wishing to look a gift chocobo in the beak, it does seem rather the worst for wear, doesn't it? Biggs, Wedge, what's your honest assessment? Well, there's the fact that she's smoking, of course, but looking past that, I'd say she was structurally sound. I don't like the way these legs are buckled. I hate to say this, but the servo mechanism may be damaged. But aren't those things protected by thick armor plate? Yeah, yes, it's odd. The casing doesn't seem to have taken a blow. I suspect we're dealing with a faulty part. Well, it is we're dealing with. We're not resting till it's fixed. Not one wink of sleep. You got that, Wedge? Oh, mumble, mumble. In cat chocobo. I heard that. Oh, well, being set aside for our use in Revenant's Hall. That's where we'll carry out the repairs. Look for us there, Temu. Yeah, let's see where we're going. We're going over the back here. Report to Sid. That one been green. Ah, it's left on. Magitech armor, Sid and the others tuck inside. Go on in and join them. Yes, I want to join them. Oh, right, let's see what we've got for you. We've now had time to take a closer look at the Reaper. Our preliminary diagnosis was correct. She's structurally sound, but her servo mechanism is faulty. You needn't worry though, Biggs and Wedge will see her restored to her former glory in no time at all. Give those two something to mend and they will think of now tells till the job is done. 'Tis a marvellous thing to behold, provided you remind them to visit the privy. Ducky, actually we need to give you a glacial green because you're getting close to disappearing on me though. Hey mucker. The repairs are proceeding apace. It shouldn't be long now before Biggs and Wedge complete their work. There is, however, one small problem. As you may recall, the mechanical servo mechanism was discovered to be faulty. Wedge has subsequently acquainted that the Magitech core which drives it is worn beyond use. Such cores are rather fragile devices which must be replaced at regular intervals. Thanks to the negligence of our Imperial colleagues, however, the one used in the Reaper is long overdue. Alas, we do not have access to ready replacement here in Mordona, but all is not lost. Wedge thinks he may have identified an alternative solution. Go and see him when would you? He'll explain the details to you. Come here, Wedge. As I believe the Chief has already informed you, the Magitech core is worn beyond use. We need to find a replacement. I thought about having you approach more Reapers, but even if the Dunderheads maintenance engineers of Castrum Sentry had remembered to replace their guards, we would risk arousing Imperial suspicion. But do not despair, for I believe there is a solution to substitute the Magitech core with a mammoth hat. In case you don't know, a mammoth hat can be used to grant sentience to an automaton. By my reckoning, such a device should be more than capable of regulating the armor server mechanism. We'll just need to make some minor modifications to the housing unit. I've already placed an order for a first-rate mammoth hat with the Goldsmith Guild. All that remains is for someone to go to Uldar and collect it. Oh, and to pay for it. Ahem. Did I mention how much they cost? No. Well, they typically cost something in the order of... and I hope you don't mind footing the bill. It's for a good cause. Yeah. Get me. Let's see where we're going. We're going Ifnet and we're going to Goldsmith Guild. Oh yo. Oh yo. Hello there, come to collect a mammoth hat, you say? Then you must be here on behalf of Garland Ironworks. I've taken the liberty of picking the finest example we have, a hat fit for a priest amongst mammoths. Payment? Oh, that won't be necessary. The hat is for Master Alphinaud's personal use after all. He notified us a short while ago that his servants would be coming to collect it. What are you calling a servant? Tender in his years though he may be, Master Alphinaud has been a benefactor of ours since my predecessor's time. The Goldsmith Guilds wouldn't dream of charging him. But here is the mammoth hat. May it serve you well. Oh, and please do pass on my compliments to your master. I'm gonna go kick his butt. Calling me a slave. What do you think I am, Joey? Want to go in? It's hard, it needs saying, but trying not to be seen. Do you have the mammoth hat? I can't wait to see if it works. Hurrah! Thank you so much. Gasp, but this is a magnificent. It must have cost an emperor's full ransom. Free of charge, courtesy of Havana. Coming from an influential family certainly has its advantages. But without further ado, let's give it a try. I've already modified the housing unit, so it should slot right in. There she's ready. Magitech hammer, engage. Or not? Ha ha ha. She just needs a loving tap, I'll wager. Yes, she's alive! Let's take her outside and put her through her paces, Temu. Would you care to do the honours? Okay, let's see what you got for us. Hop into the pilot seat. We'll begin as soon as you're ready. First, I'd like you to try climbing that tangle of crystal beyond. As far as you can go, if you please. Oh, and if for some reason you need to dismount, simply come back here and we'll start again. No anomalous movement evidence from either leg. Good. Next, jump back down and then sprint north, quick as you can. Over here. You're over here. Actually, I need to do something else. Oh, God. Leg joints absorbing all impacts without incident. Excellent. Please make your way back, Temu. Now I'll go back. Yeah. The saucer remains stable during vigorous motion. Excellent, and that concludes our test. Thank you for your cooperation. Here's a summary of findings. The drivetrain is in sound condition. With some fine-tuning, we can expect a noticeably improvements in performance. As for the servo mechanism, I'm afraid it's not nearly as responsive as it should be, and I'm at a loss to explain why. The Marmot's heart is in pristine condition and should be installed correctly. Perhaps its inner workings are simply too different to operate harmoniously with the armour's other mechanisms. Whereas Magitech cores served only to conduct impulses, Mammoth has enabled automator to process the information collected by the sensors as feelings. Maybe she just doesn't feel like she's part of the team, in which case we should do our best to make her feel welcome. Yes, large. Well, come. Click. Okay. Level over question 46. Got me down to level 50. Good job, I'm way above the level. One level above level. Daft as it felt, I gave it my best. I've welcomed myself to a bloody standstill. That's where you expect it to do. Anyway, Bob, us courtesy. No doubt you're wondering why the servo mechanism is so important to us, warrant this silliness. Without it, the pilot would be required to control the armor's every movement manually. This would be an onerous tasks at the best of times and wholly impractical during battle. Using a mammoth hat in place of a war and Magitech core seemed a promising solution unless the device does not appear to be compatible with Gallian technology. Wedge, are there no other ways we might demonstrate our appreciation to our friend here? I am at her wit's end, Chief. She just doesn't seem convinced. We could try a little dance, perhaps, or cheer our heads off. Imperials come fully armor. Damn it, they have us cornered. There's the Reaper! Take about a treasure, Garland, and is that the Acorn Slayer? Oh, bollocks. Call for reinforcements! The hells you will! We've located the Stolen Reaper. Requesting immediate assistance. Respond! Respond! It's no use, sir. There's some sort of interference. Curse you, Garland. No matter, if we can't claim it, destroy it. Bloody hells, temu. Protect the armor at all costs. Duty complete. Chief, look, she's moved. I know she's designed to grace us with her presence. It took us a good while, but we're finally ready. It's time to infiltrate Castrum Century and rescue our comrades. There's the finishing touches. And that's the end of that one. I don't know. Oh, to see Biggs. No, to see Sid. The servo mechanism is now fully functioning, and all it took was a simple fight to the death. Remind me not to install a mammoth heart aboard the Enterprise, would you? Much as I love her, I would rather not be required to profess it before boarding. But enough of that. Let us see to our final preparations. Thanks to Biggs and Wedge, the Reaper is as good as new. We are as prepared as we all like to get. Accept. How go your preparations, temu? We leave as soon as you're ready. Galamont, you came. Hey, though, I'd give you all roaring send-offs. 'Tis the least I can do for the fine men and women what are about to make my lifelong wish come true. Well, we'll do our best. It occurs to me, for all the help you've afforded to us, we know little and less about you. What did the Empire do to earn your ear? But I fear I've put curiosity before consideration, and I quite understand if you're not relieved those memories. No, I don't mind, really. Truth be told, a part of me was itching to tell you my tale, and mind you, 'tis hardly enough. I ain't the first to suffer at the Imperial hands. Like most folk, I used to have a mother. She was a sweet, caring woman with a smile never far from her face. There was a sister too, pretty little thing. She was gentle as a lamb, but firm as nails. We were poor folk living simple lives, and we knew happiness just the same. Then the Imperials came and took it all away. When Alamigo fell, they put my family in a camp. Being a lad, I was made to do hard labour, whilst my... Come in! And then the Imperials came and took it all away. When Alamigo fell, they put my family in a camp. Being a lad, I was made to do hard labour, whilst my mother and sister were forced to do far west. They hiding their suffering from me as best they could, but I knew, and the thought of it drove me mad. We had to escape, and so I hatched a plan to get us out of the city. We were picking our way around a gorge not far outside the walls when they caught up with us. And rather than allow themselves to be taken again, my mother and sister leapt over the edge before my very eyes. Heartbroken as I was, I didn't put up a fight when the Imperials caught me in chains and dragged me back. 'Twas some years after that I escaped again, and that time I got away. I swore then that I'd get my revenge on the Empire, and became an adventurer so as to earn my skills and earn the coins I needed. But now on 2 decades since have been gone by, and what have I achieved? Bugger all, that's what. Not like you. You ain't been here 10 minutes, and you've already done more than I managed in 10 bloody years. You give us too much credit, Galamant. We seek only to rescue our friends. Well, what's more important than that? Any road. After you've got your friends back, you're planning on going after the Empire, and don't pretend you ain't. I helped a few folk take on the Imperials back over the years, and every time I have, it's helped starve off my appetite for revenge, but something tells me I won't be going hungry for a while. What with everything you've got planned? And you are sure that you will satisfy you? If you wish to strike back at the Empire with your own hands, you need only say the word. We would be glad to have you with us. Tempting though your offer is, I'm afraid I must decline. Don't do it. I swore I'd get revenge on the Empire, 'tis true, but I've long since realised that the front lines ain't no place for a man like me. I that some would call me craven, but I've tried to think of myself as a realist. My talents lie in scheming, you see, not swordplay. Helping folk like you is how I can make the most difference. But there's quite enough storytelling for me one day. Best not keep your friends waiting any longer. I'll go be praying for your safety and success. May Railgar give you strength. He sounds a bit pumped. You sure you don't want to join us? You're more than welcome. Wherever the Empire goes, misery invariably follows its way. For the sake of all who call yours your home, we must put an end to Gaia's ambitions. But first we have friends to rescue. Briggs, Wedge and I will lie in wait east of Cashroom Sentry, just outside the stronghold's patrol perimeter. Join us when you're ready. Oh, and don't forget to wear your disguise, or this will be the shortest rescue mission in history. How much food? I need more food. Mount up, dismount, mount back up. When did my mouse speed get upped? Never mind. It doesn't matter as long as it's upped. And you're dead. Okie dokie. Let's see. Forgive me for saying so, but you look rather fine in Imperial Black and Crimson. Definitely your colours are, but now is not the time for jest. Let's review the infiltration plan. Custom Sentry lays just beyond. A short while ago, an Imperial patrol left to do its rounds. Alpha and I will create a diversion out here and keep them occupied for as long as we are able. Meanwhile, the three of you will enter the stronghold, posing as the patrol returning from duty. Should Alpha and I prove less distracting than hoped, I will contact you via LinkPal. Be ready to beat a hasty retreat. That Lalafell likes being a front. Wedge will lead the way into the Reaper. Stay close to him. And I hardly need tell you this, but don't do anything suspicious. Oh, unless you're wondering, Yida and Yustola left shortly before you arrived. We had plans that they should linger in the vicinity to cover our retreat in the event that Alphina and I attracted too much attention, but the approach of an Imperial vehicle forced us to improvise. Don't be too disappointed, they did at least leave a message for you. Something along the lines of, don't do anything reckless, if memory serves wise words. Alright, the Imperial Patrol should be returning any moment now. You'd best be off. Good luck, Temu. May the 12 keep you. And then we go into the castrum, which is going to be the...
You have spirit. That I will allow. Yet you struggle to the benefit of none, least of all, yourself. This echo of yours intrigues us. We desire only to understand it, and for that we need your help. You wish to be rid of the icons, do you not? You would have saved yourself a great deal of torment had you accepted our aid from the beginning. Tell me everything, and I shall end it quickly. Refuse, and though you beg for death, you shall not have it. Which will it be? As you wish, my dear Minfilia. Unpleasant though it will be for all concerned, you leave us no choice but to employ more rigorous methods of study. Be so kind as to deliver the prisoners to Castrum Meridianum.
Yes, milady.
You're a